Most guys miss it. The tiny signals that show she's truly into you. You think she's just being nice, but her body, her voice, and even the way she says your name can already be giving you the answer. Stick with me, because this changes everything about how you read a moment. A lot of men see warmth and label it polite, then walk straight into the friend zone. She lights up when you arrive, and you tell yourself she acts that way with everyone. She says your name and you feel a pull, but you brush it off like it's nothing. Meanwhile, other people notice. They wonder why she reacts differently to you. Here's what matters. The greeting is the first contact. In the first 2 or 3 seconds, before she fully controls it, real emotion can slip out. Call it a small emotional leak. You'll see it in a quick inhale, a tiny gasp, a half smile that appears too fast to be planned. Don't skip the next part. The first strong sign is this. She uses your name when she greets you. Not just, hey, but your name like it has weight, like she's been waiting to say it. Most women don't do that with a guy they feel nothing for. If she walks in and says, hi everyone, then clearly says your name right after, that contrast is not random. You weren't a blur in her mind. You were specific. And that kind of attention usually has a reason. Source. Before you start overthinking, one warning. Spotting signs is useless if you react the wrong way. If you get needy, clingy, or too excited, you can crush the vibe fast. No rushing for answers. No fishing for reassurance. The best reaction is calm, steady, confident. Now, sign 2 is what I call the pause and drop. She's busy, on her phone, mid-conversation, focused on a task, then she notices you. There's a tiny delay as her brain registers it's you, and in that split second, what she was doing suddenly feels less important. The phone lowers. The conversation fades. Her eyes lock onto you. A woman who's only being friendly doesn't reorganize her attention like that. In those few beats, you become the main thing in the room, and her body shows it before she even says a word. Sign 3 is the voice shift. Listen to how she sounds with you compared to other people. When she greets you, her tone may lift a little, soften, or get slightly more playful, almost musical. Most of the time, she doesn't realize she's doing it. But if her hello to you sounds warmer than the one she gave someone else seconds earlier, that difference matters. Watch closely. Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. Source. Sign 4 is distance, and it's physical. Pay attention to the space between you. Does she step a little closer than necessary? Brush your arm for half a second? Lean in for a hug when a quick wave would have done the job? Most women are very aware of boundaries, so when she crosses them even slightly, it often happens without planning because she wants connection. Sign 5 is lingering eye contact. She says, hi, you answer. The words end, but her eyes stay on you an extra second or two. That small pause feels longer than it should, like she's holding the moment before letting it go. Polite greetings end clean and fast. Interested ones stretch just a little, then she finally looks away. If you notice these signs, don't call them out. Don't ask if she likes you. Don't suddenly start acting weird. The strongest move is to stay grounded. Match her energy, but don't overdo it. Let her keep investing while you keep your frame. Build your life around purpose, goals, and growth, so her attention feels like a bonus, not something you need to breathe. She'll either step closer and make it obvious, or you'll keep moving toward someone who does. If this helped, keep watching your real-life interactions with fresh eyes and drop a quick comment with the word signals, so I know you caught the details. Most men miss it, not because they're dumb, but because the signs are small and fast. A woman can be telling you, I'm into you, without saying it out loud, and you'll still label it as, she's just nice. But her body answers before her words do. Her voice changes before she remembers to keep it steady. Even the way she says your name can give everything away, so don't scroll off yet. Listen close, because once you catch this, you'll start seeing it everywhere. A greeting is the first moment of contact, and those first 2 or 3 seconds matter more than the whole conversation that comes after. Before she fully thinks, real emotion can leak out. A quick inhale, a tiny gasp, a half smile that shows up too early to be planned. And while you're busy trying to act normal, she's already reacting to you. A lot of guys talk themselves out of it. She does that with everyone. She's just friendly. But if other people notice her energy shift around you, that's a clue. If you feel that little pull when she shows up, don't ignore it. Stay with me, because the exact greeting tells you more than 100 texts ever will. Source. Here's the first big sign, and it sounds simple, almost too simple. She says your name when she greets you. Not just hey or hi, but your name like it matters, like she's been waiting to say it, like it's a small moment she actually enjoys. Most women don't do that with a guy they feel nothing for. Your name doesn't jump out of their mouth unless you're already on their mind. Watch the contrast. She walks in and says, "Hey everyone." Then her eyes find you, and she says your name clearly. That difference is not random. That's focus. That's you being singled out without her saying, "I like you." And if she says it with a softer tone, or she stretches it slightly, or she says it with that quick smile that disappears when she turns to others, pay attention. That greeting often means she's been thinking about you when you weren't there. And before you ask, yes, you can miss it even when it's happening right in front of you. So here's your retention check. Next time she greets you, don't just hear the words, feel the delivery. It's the delivery that tells the truth. Source. Now listen carefully, because noticing signs is useless if you respond the wrong way. If you get needy, clingy, overly excited, or you start chasing her for proof, you can kill attraction fast. Don't rush. Don't corner her with, "Do you like me?" Don't turn a good moment into pressure. The best reaction is calm, confident, and steady. Think grounded energy, like you're happy to see her, but you're not starving for it. Now the second sign is what I call the pause and drop. She's doing something, scrolling, talking to someone, focused on a task. Then she sees you. There's a tiny delay while her brain registers it's you, and in that micro moment, whatever she was doing suddenly loses importance. The phone lowers, the conversation pauses, her body turns, her eyes lock in. That shift is not just being polite. That is attention rearranging itself. Friendly people can say hi while staying busy. Interested people stop, even for a second, and that second is loud. If you've ever felt like the room went quieter when she noticed you, that's what this is. Don't blink. It happens fast. Source. Third sign. Her voice changes with you. This is one of the easiest to miss because it sounds normal until you compare it. Listen to how she greets other people, then listen to how she greets you. Does her tone lift a little? Does it soften? Does it sound warmer, lighter, almost playful? Sometimes it gets more musical without her realizing it. And if you want a quick test, notice whether she speaks slower for a second, like she's giving the moment extra time. That's often what attraction does. It makes the first contact feel important. Fourth sign, distance. Watch the space. Does she step closer than she needs to? Does she angle her body toward you even if she's talking to someone else? Does she touch your arm quickly, adjust your sleeve, or lean in like she wants to connect? Small touches count because most women don't cross personal space without a reason. Even a tiny brush can be a quiet, "I'm comfortable with you." And here's a retention line you need to remember. Boundaries don't break on accident when there's no interest. They stay firm. So if she's casually shrinking the space, it usually means she wants you in her world. Source.